Hello there. It's yet another time to face the Colossus boss, so the fourth in the line. Against him I'm mostly concerned about being able to tank his big damage attacks or interrupting them, so things like sleeping moves, um, protection buff can all be very good. Sleep is often needed to interrupt his moves in case they arrive in the worst time possible, like Extermination when you have nobody to tank it without dying, and maybe you care about the monster who would die. Alternatively, you can just sacrifice your highest health monster, like literally feed him to the Colossus so that you basically get the free turn with your other remaining more important monsters. You can kill him with poison, strength scaling. You can also dodge his attacks with the smoke bomb on the hit tiger. There are many options. Usually I find some. Oh, and there are also tentacles. Tentacles are both great because they make the boss weaker to incoming attacks and can be used as a fodder. As long as you have at least one monster on the field, you can always pass your turn, as I like to call it, so it can be just a single tentacle if you arrange it in a way, or just limit your damage taken, and tentacles are good for this. And that's about it. Let's see what the game offers me. Some of them my preferred starters for the Colossus. Squetsy evolved into Quetzarion, Kimaro evolved to Gargoro, and Tusked Gecko evolved. Well, maybe not necessarily evolved, because even his basic form also has a sleeping move, to Leposeidon. Leposeidon has 3 sleeping move, can use his moves 3 times, Gecko only once by default. Let's see what will be offered to me this time. Oh, there is Gecko. Glowtongue is also tempting because he applies vulnerable, and his evolved form applies even more vulnerable. But it's not as versatile as sleep, and there is always a risk that you will never find a better sleep again. So I will go with Gecko. Bullweevil and Headrat are my bottom tier of secondary starters. They tend to bleed a lot. I trade poorly. Bullweevil, for him to be good, you have to be able to arrange him using the Exognaw so that he can actually absorb hits without bleeding. But even if you do, you are still weak to bigger attacks and enemies that are faster, so... Oh, that's a very loaded drop bat. Unfortunately, I am not getting meat back, so there is no way I would be catching this drop bat. It's good, but not that good. I could catch Glowtongue instead. Oh, I could fix the speed of my Gecko, which is one of his weakness. And what's here? Nothing. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna go. There is some minor potential in being able to scam Colossus with attacks like Leech Bite. If you can find like the Duelist talent, which is a mutation only, you can have the same speed as the Colossus. Well, at least that's the fastest way to have the same speed as him. And then you can trade blows. And trading blows favors the player when you have healing moves like this, since even when you are reduced to 0 health, you will still leech health back and stay alive. Yeah, this is a very good start when I get this glow tongue, which I already considered getting just a moment ago. I just give +1/+1 to Gecko. I could maybe go with the curse, but it might even backfire later. Like, let's say I evolve him to Leposeidon, so base health of Leposeidon is 7. So if I give him 3/3, and even if I cure his curse, he would be most likely the primary target for boss Exterminate attack, because he would have the highest health unless I damage him somehow. So that's not worth it to invest that much health into him. This is a little annoying though, now that I think about it. The damage values do not align perfectly, so I'll have to bleed a fair bit. Yeah, I'll take a bit of a beating in this fight, unfortunately. I think it was still worth it. Get away here. I go second, so yeah, it's flock attack. Run away, so I'm no longer weak. They all have the same speed, unfortunately. I could leave the slot empty, so I would go in first, but that means that this will continue to attack, so the end result is pretty much the same. Maybe I'm supposed to tank this hit on Gecko now. Is that the case? It might be the case. So that I have more healthy Xerododos to absorb hits later. Yeah, that's probably worth it. Yeah, normally this Blood Grab would have only 3 speed, so sniping him would be trivial, but this one is mutated. A fair bit of beating, unfortunately. Yeah, for a first fight this is quite a big beating. Okay, let's catch this. And now I'm taking 1 damage again. Might as well leave this Xerododon nearly dead. Yeah, just kill it. Well, not like it matter, this flock attack would already be good enough. Okay, +1/+1 to my Gecko. That extra speed might matter a lot. Cloning, probably not. Defensive does help against the Colossus, but it's also the weakest talents that give protection. The best ones are those that can be used multiple times. And this one forces you to retreat, which... Oh, Underdog. Oh, Underdog. Underdog is great versus the Colossus, because the Colossus have a very high... Like, how many stars is that? 8? So the bigger the difference between the enemy and your monster, that much more extra strength you get. I would probably have to move it. Yeah, lots of damage from the first fight. What would I use Courtship on? Is there any variant of monsters I would care about? Maybe I could get Zebra with healing? Where is the Zebra? Yeah, Gallop. Or even Buck could be interesting as a potential sleeping move. Or Colossus for extra longevity. What else? Am I desperate enough to go with the defensive? I don't like early cloning usually, unless I have Devil's Advocate already. It would be a lot better once I evolve my starters. Oh, he also has Acid Spray. Oh. I wouldn't get fish back for this fight, yeah, so that's probably not the play. Yeah, this is not a good fight, so it has to be this one. And I am catching Zebra. Is there anything else I would catch? Did I ever catch this Polar Monitor? I think one Polar Monitor also had healing. Yeah, optimistic, so 50% chance to get healing on this variant, and on Zebra it's what? 50. Oh, it's definitely less. 50 on variant A. I don't even know how to count when it's either has a move or doesn't. And then you would have to roll one of the 4 options. Yeah, that's probably not happening. Maybe I could get another Glow Tongue and have more pinging power. I don't have Kilimaro to make use of this Frosty. I probably just Zebra, so I have a full health, 5 health monster that can hit for 3 and maybe has some extra stuff. I might end up using this Underdog. This would work best if I can secure a multi-hit somewhere and then put it on a low tier creature. The best one is the former human, because former human has 0 stars. But former human would also be frequently picked as the target for the Exterminate attack. It's hard to have a monster that has more than 12 health like the former human does. So I would need to... maybe I could damage him on purpose by like leaving him on the first turn so that he would be hit by slumbering for 5 damage, and that would reduce his health to 7. But for that to even work I would need to find him. But it is a valid line, like that's 8 strength. Like basic multi-hit, and he could easily be hitting for like 20 damage. 20, something like that. And more if I am applying vulnerable. Oh, I did through my Glow Tongue. Oh, this this runner is also... oh, no, bonus speed. Bonus speed is doing me favors here. Yes, speed matters a lot in this game. At least more often than not. I can disable this. Can disable this determination, but I'm not sure if that's even good. Because if I don't ping this Zebra now, I would need to attack him twice to capture it. So it's probably better to absorb this 3 damage hit, as weird as this looks. Then this Beetle can... oh, he might select Bite over Infection. No. Little unfortunate. Yeah, even more bleeding from this fight, I guess. Pinging now, that determination is turned off. So I'll take one. And there's no way. I think I have to ping here preemptively. So that it's sleep and 3 damage next turn. Not ideal, but... Oh, he did select infection. Yes, that's the break I needed from being hit constantly. So now I can just run away from it. Who do I use to run away from it? Probably a more healthy Xerododo. I'm very likely to just remove one Xerododo now that has very little health. So get away and flock. Okay, let's catch Zebra. Guess this is also awkward. If I draw my glow tongue, I can finish him off before he can attack. It's a... If I keep absorbing damage, maybe I am. Oh no, I can kill him regardless now with Flock, yes. Maybe I catch him. Well, catching him would make sense food-wise. But I would need to take more damage before I can capture him. And maybe if I do draw glow down, yeah, then I can leave him at 1. Let's see if I draw my glow tongue. Oh, I did. So does this mean that I am catching it to have a temporary guy that can be hit? It does make Flock attack worse, since it's less likely that I will have that many tier 1 monsters in my hand. There's a meat here. Oh, catch or not catch? I don't have any synergies with Frosty, so this is just a temporary body. I am bleeding a fair bit, so maybe I should catch it. I might end up regretting it. So probably Zebra. Let's say, I don't know, I want 2 pingers. Maybe a full health monitor. Let's go with Zebra. Okay, it does have back. Maybe it will do... Oh, there is former human. The lines are forming. Well, I guess this is very likely to be a former human run. Oh, it does a little suck that I would need to spend 2 syringes to have both Underdog and another move given to it, which right now I do not have. I might catch this Patchy. I do get Berry back. I can let him... With my Glow Tongue I can leave him at 1 health before regeneration can trigger and catch him. How the other 3 effectively do nothing. Like, zero value worth catching them. Here it's a little better, there's an Aspiceros that can tank. Well, there's 3 of balance. I guess maybe I could get like a refresh health on one my Xerododos, maybe get a Zebra to 5-5. Or maybe instead of building on former human I would build on Zebra. Is that crazy? Probably is, but it does save me talent. Syringe. The food here is worse. Oh, he does have this Tortoa does have rally, which is the best move Tortoa can have for giving armor. Since it gives it to all, including himself, and speed, although speed would matter less against the Colossus. Former human. Is this former human a bait? I wonder. 2 syringes. Healing it could be annoying unless I also give him regeneration. And without moves he would be a drain on my deck, like having him in hand. Aspiceros is probably the safer choice. Though Aspiceros would help me now, but wouldn't help much during the boss fight. Another 3 of balance targets. Not really. Let's go with the human. The deck is becoming too big, so I can shed some bodies here. Oh, I am about to get 2 more bodies. Let's absorb this heat. Oh yeah, I do need to draw my Clothong before I can catch this Patchy. Let's do it like this. Sleep. Body slam. I can finish off Tamaro and refresh my anesthesia. Probably should give up one Xerododo here. Is that so? Yeah, I'm just increasingly not doing much. Okay, Polar Monitor did his job. Oh, I do have Clothong in my hand already. Oh, this is awkward. I guess I can leave lane empty and my Xerododo will still go first. I guess that's how it's gonna go. Five beats 4. Swift beats speed tie. I'm probably putting Patchy to sleep again. Just get rid of this Xerododo. Start working on Patchy. Right now this footwork does nothing. And you would need to have runner too, or speed. Well, maybe I can cook something with it, but... Oh yeah, I can finish him off with my Gecko next turn. so that he would be put to sleep again. Get away, 5, next turn I'm catching him. See, regeneration set his health to 2, so that would make catching him a real pain, but I have this beautiful glow tank. You are mine now. Just a wall for a while. There is the event to cure curse. Oh, galvanizing crystal surge. It's kind of... Oh, my multi-hits. My multi-hits arrived. Okay. There is Phantom Matter too to make one fight much easier. Yeah, I do need those multi-hits. Is it too late for the Sorcario? Guess it is, and I'm not getting berry back, so I probably shouldn't be catching it. So just catch Tongue Biter. Oh, I could combine this Snow Cover with Frosty, that's probably not worth it. There is some chance I would be able to build on this Tremorsense, but... For that to work I would need to have the other Power Pit too. And I'm already past the courtship event, so that's increasingly less likely. It's like combining Harsh Frequency and Tremorsense to take enemies take a lot of extra damage. I mean, I do have spare fish, so maybe I could bank on it. Catch these two, kill the rest. What can I do with Leaf? Refresh my sleeping moves. Right now that's about it. At least of stuff that's of importance. I wonder if Infinite Syringe would be better with this deck. And with Leaf and this Gecko, I could have 2 uses of sleep, and that's usually enough to beat the Colossus already. And with the Infinite Syringe I could move all this funny stuff like Underdog, Regeneration, Frosty, Snow Cover. That's very tempting. But the only way I could do this is to kill my starters and to force the Infinite Syringe event. But I do need them in the first place in the situation I am currently in. Like, this Gecko is very likely to make it to the end unless I find a better sleep user. Silver Beetle would also be nice. I would evolve these two. Oh, I would even evolve Former Human too, and he would have actual moves without investment. But the downside of that is that evolved Former Human has 5 stars, so Underdog would no longer be effective on him. The bonus is that I'm, well, no investment here, so just a 12-12 body that can keep bleeding, and I wouldn't care if it were to die during the boss fight. Phantom Matter probably going to Exerododo, imploding next fight. So yeah, I'm spamming 2 fish, and I still have this fish and this fish in my pocket. Yeah, that seems good. I want to find a moment where I can regenerate with this patchy. I hope I will get it. Not the greatest draw. Yeah, kind of bad draw. I wonder, maybe I'm supposed to just play one Xerododo here. Yeah, the damage doesn't align now well. I could deal 3 damage to it now and hope I draw Glowtongue in time to deal the one remaining one. But I have only 1 in 4 chance that that would happen. Yeah, this draw is very sus. And then by having all 5 speed is more annoying than I originally thought. There might be no room for me to go to the infinite syringe even if it's available if I end up bleeding in this fight too much. Which by the looks of it, that's probably what's gonna happen. Maybe I'm supposed to do 2 and 2 here. Oh, but that's so much damage taken. Guess this patchy can trade reasonably well against this, but it's not ideal either. Very tricky. Oh! Oh, this hoof stomp can hit here for 4. And then I can catch it straight away. I guess I can do that. This zebra is about to be... Soon I will know whether I will even make use of this Underdog talent or not, depending on what the next fight will show to me. I might even go with the Aberration. I do have 4 damage here, but I do need to heal him. The values are just not adding up. Not with this draw. If I had this in my hand, this would be a lot better. Like, imagine how bad would be drawing former human next turn. It's like, I'm not advancing at all. I guess I can have a speed tie. But that means giving up on Frosty and Snow Cover, but that would only work if I have infinite syringe. Maybe that's okay. If I am not interested in catching it, I only need to absorb his blow once. Then I can leave a lane empty and Xerododo can finish it. This 4 damage. We all have so much health. Sleep would give me a lot of room to get through this fight, but there is no telling when I will draw them. My Gecko. And they will all keep attacking. Maybe this guy will select gas, or this one will select acceleration. But the chances for that is not very high. What was the reward here? Oh, Phantom Matter. Okay, so how do I do this? Yeah, this is the situation I described earlier when you don't have enough tier 1 in your hand and cannot have lock attack deal for 4 damage, which would be perfect here. Guess I can also deal 3 damage there, huh? Kind of weird. Maybe I am forced to sacrifice this polar monitor and skip this potential tanking. Like I was thinking maybe moving Snowcover and Frosty to Patchy and let him tank. Or to former human and let him tank. But it only makes sense with the Infinite Syringe, and I might not be in position to take advantage of it. Oh, I guess I healing, using food to just get one more health here to absorb this 4 damage attack and hit for 4 myself doesn't feel great either. And then this 4 damage guy comes in. Xeradoda would be a great sacrifice against it. Maybe it is the best play to just play one Xeradoda here and pass my turn. Buy me time before I draw my cards. What about healing this? If I hit with Body Slam, external discharge would be at 4 damage. That 4 damage is still not doing me favors. I have to think if here I need to catch both of them just to have enough bodies for the next fight. Even if I do have to give up this Polar Monitor. What about playing 2 Xeradodas here? 3 and 2. Then both of them die. I don't have a good carrier for the implosion move anymore. Kind of terrible. And it's not looking good at the moment. Let's just play one Xeradoda and pass. This could deliver 3 damage, and when I catch it, leave a lane empty and get away. Maybe that's what I would do. Speed tie, skip the Frosty plan. Maybe he will swift to Sweet Jaws. Oh, but when I catch it, and this thing immediately comes in, I guess I can tank it with this. Oh, I did draw Glowtongue, huh? Okay, now this looks better. Very difficult fight. Zebra can finish this. Maybe I will use fish to heal Glowtongue once it's damaged. Oh, this is still another 4 damage coming in. Okay, let's see what the deadly bite. As expected. So that's a bit of a return of the great fight, but worth so much bleeding. It's kind of crazy. And then there is this guy in the back. It also hits for 4. Yeah, this was maybe too ambitious fight without drawing this gecko, but I guess these two will be able to tank. So not all is bad. Yes, I think I'm doing like this. Still I don't have good moment to play Patchy. I think I need to heal this guy preemptively. Yeah, none of the values here align. I guess he can tank that. Maybe fish on Patchy and hit here for 2. It's more efficient health-wise. It would take even longer to heal him to a good range. Next turn I can swap and hit for... Finish this. This will be out. This is also dead. Oh, so much bleeding. It's crazy. I think I spent fish. I spent fish here. This is definitely happening. Yeah, I think I do put fish here. I'm not happy about it one bit. I guess you could argue that Gecko also had bad matchup against Poor Pete, Tongue Biter and Orca since they all had 5 speed like this guy. Okay, leave at 1, leave at 1, leave at 1. Oh, now you are switching to this, huh? Okay, another one. Okay, I guess I will let former human tank this. Oh, now I cannot even put Patchy in. Guess this will have to wait. Not doing great right now. And healing this former human will be painful. I should have... Because now I can use Getaway. Then I probably need to absorb this attack again. Oh, finally. Finally the bleeding can stop and I can get some heal on my patchy. What a roller coaster. Okay, I'm put him to sleep. Okay, now I pass my turn. Get another region. Maybe he will select gas. Oh, he did select gas. Okay, so I do have patchy back to full. I think that's acceptable. And the monster, I guess this Xerodot is good enough to finish him. Great, I will have full health patchy for the next fight. I'll just kill it. The generation will trigger at the end. Oh, this was such an ambitious fight. Okay, implosion to my... I'm not evolving him, right? Not that good versus this boss. So he will just implode. Oh, aberration, okay. Anything interesting in the back? Not really. Guess he can absorb, this great sword could absorb one hit. Am I doing an echolocation run? The mark token is one of the few that's not considered a debuff, so it's usually great versus the Colossus. Oh, that looks increasingly more like my secondary win condition. What else can I do? I wouldn't get meat back, and there are some meat monsters I would be still interested in. Maybe Fleshbone, maybe Crystallon. Maybe Nostroptera. Okay, it's Golden Beetle, so I can evolve only one guy. Is that a choice between either Gecko or Glowtongue? I probably don't need evolving Glowtongue. So what am I moving? Am I moving Tremorsense? Oh, this works with multi-hits. So I would have many marks. Yeah, that's enough damage, but I still need to be able to tank the boss. So what my final team would look like? The Strange Crawler with the Tremorsense, that's one syringe. Probably... oh. Guess I can't implode here. Can I implode? Oh, if I implode here, I could catch this great shell easily. Interesting. Fortitude cancels the sleep from the cryo sleep. And I think it still gives armor. Aberration would be another nice body. Double bite, Underdog, that's 2 syringes. Double bite, each double bite would hit the boss for 10 by default, so 20 I mentioned earlier, and it would scale with more strength or by giving enemy more vulnerable tokens. Right now my glow tongue is the only source of vulnerable. This glow leak is better than nothing. This keeps my food better for the next fight. Do I need this? Strange crawler. Maybe I could tank Exterminate with those eternal shields, but that's very clumsy. Is it clumsy? I mean, I can have him to be the monster with the highest health on the board. I can have him start the fight with 15 or maybe even 20 plates. So he could tank one Exterminate, giving me a free turn, sort of. Right now this team doesn't look like it takes the repeated unhinged rough would punch holes in my team. Tough decisions. Technically I don't need to evolve this Gecko. Oh, this would be enough. Oh! I guess with Cryosleep he would have more starting health. Most likely. So maybe he wouldn't be such an easy capture. Oh. There's always a chance I could like catch Orcaril, see Cavemaw next and win the run with that, farming unlimited items at the cost of spending like 20 minutes or more for farming tentacles against one remaining enemy. But that would only work at like when I catch Cavemaw next and next fight, and I can set up in the 7th fight. Probably too ambitious. Tough decisions. This would be an extra outlet. I would eventually have so many marks that I could finish Colossus with that, so I would have 2 damage dealers and a sleep user that can tank hits. They all could tank hits for slumbering. 7 is often my golden line, since this means I can tank second slumbering that hits for 6. Like each time boss goes to sleep and wakes up, unless he is under effect of sonar, which cancels his slumbering, he will deal an increasing amount of damage to all monsters on my field present. It starts with 5, then it's 6, then it's 7. Usually tanking second slumbering is enough to win the run. How would I capture this? Oh yeah, my guys are somewhat slow. Well, I do have now this full health Patchy, so I can tank at least this hit. Then how do I set up capturing this? Oh! Oh, I only have 1 berry. I was thinking maybe I could do some cute play by like have this Titanoros start a fight with 20 armor, and since Toxic Chitin deals as much poison as the user has armor, and apply 20 poison to the Colossus. That would have been amusing. Too bad my food doesn't allow me to do it. I wonder, maybe actually I'm supposed to evolve this Glow Tongue. Evolve Glow Tongue would scale this echolocation a lot faster, like with those multi-hits. Like Evolved Glowtongue has... oh yeah, Evolved Glowtongue has limited moves. Not this guy. Tongue Fury, so it attacks 3 times and each time applies 1 vulnerable token. And then I could refresh it. Oh, but if I refresh it, then that limits my sleep usage. But maybe that's fine. But how would my team look like? Glowtongue? Maybe I still invest 2 talents here to have a 20 damage attack. That's a little sus if you ask me. I mean, it would let me, if I have 2 multi-hit users, well, I guess you could say 3 multi-hits users once a few marks are applied in. Oh yeah, this would scale so fast, like... This would be 3 hits on the first turn. No, more. Ambusher would trigger 2. So, Evolved Ambusher, that's 4 triggers from this guy. 2 here, either kept as it is or moved here. That's 6 mark tokens. And then Trench Crawler would attack in the last lane with the Sightless Swipe. That Sightless Swipe would hit 6 times. No! Each time it would hit, it would apply another mark. I'm not sure if it scales with itself. If the amount of multi-hits with the Sightless Swipe is assigned when you select this move or when you execute it. Guess it will be worth testing out, so that's enough of a reason to go here. So now just... once I catch this, I can implode versus these. Catching it is not an easy task. Yeah, how do I even catch it in the first place? Let's count my damage. So with Jaws would be able to reach him first. So that's 2. This Lazy Strike can also connect, so that's 4. This Ambusher, that's 5. And I still need 1 more. Eh. And he can basically one-shot most of my guys that aren't former human or patchy. Maybe this is just a bait, this former human. I mean, it kind of works, but at the same time any multi-hit would do, and with this many mark counters, I probably don't even need this Underdog. Especially when this Underdog cost me 2 syringes when combining with another multi-hit. There's also a matter of the draw order. The draw order could be very awkward. I guess none of these are that much threatening. Well, Titanos will keep slamming for 5 too, as he selects the plates. How do I catch this? Maybe I am not supposed to implode and 2, 2, 2. Guess that would work. Extract Tremorsense. This is so tricky. 1 hour in. This is a lot more straightforward. Though I don't get any killing power, as much killing power. Let's say high roll aberration. What if I were to commit to former human already? Underdog, double bite. Oh yeah, he could like sweep these. So maybe that's enough of a reason to spend those 2 syringes, as painful as it is. His double bites would hit for... this hits this one for 10. I guess I can do that. Though right now my party is not doing too well against the Colossus selecting Exterminate as his first move on the second turn, because that basically forces me to sleep him straight away, and that's usually something I don't like to do, because it puts me on the timer that much sooner. But I think I have so much damage if I can catch this trench crawler. But it shouldn't matter. I can still have some horrible draws. Maybe I need to fire this zebra to make my bad draws less likely. Yeah, the zebra doesn't align well against anything here. I guess you can survive 1 hit and yeah, the zebra does nothing. Dodo might still be useful. Maybe I extract this Tremorsense and remove this poor P2. Yeah, I probably should do that. I can still have bad draw for 1 turn, but I can have 2 monsters I can draw either way. Toss them in, deal damage first to catch this trench crawler. Let's go. Who wasn't drawn? Patchy wasn't drawn, okay. Does it change anything? I don't think so. I can put this to sleep, I can kill it. Let's kill it. The Underdog. Oh, maybe I can arrange so that 1 double bite will hit. Well, now it would be... No, it wouldn't be too much damage, because once the enemy in front is dead, the strength will be reduced to basic value, the second hit. Did I put this Aspicerus to sleep? Do I preemptively hit this for 1? I probably should. I will redraw this Glowtongue soon enough. So next turn I'm drawing Glowtongue for sure. So yeah, this all works. Well planned. It was worth spending extra minutes before starting this fight. This dice... this Xaron might give me a little trouble. Will it? Apache will be at 4. Did I select this move? I did, okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's even better, thank you. Oh, and that's also very nice of you. Okay. But you will even get to heal. You are mine now. I might even put Tremorsense on someone who will stay during the battle all the time, but it's probably still the trench crawler, at least during the boss fight. This former human might end up being a sacrifice for the Exterminate. I might even sacrifice a Glowtongue once his limited move does run out. Let's kill this Xaran. This is more damage. Does this kill Xaran? He will be at 9. Yeah, this does kill Xaran. Okay, this could have been harder, but sucking my monsters paid off, and I still have Xeradodo to explode. Implode. Yeah, I think I have enough stuff. Actually healing a little. I think I stick to the Glowtongue now. Maybe I could have extracted this ambusher and have another trigger, but it's probably not worth my final syringe. There is the Cavemaw. Oh, this game can be unreal sometimes. Oh, I could kill my former human on purpose and revive him at full health. Oh, Flurry. Oh, it's my food. Yeah, I can catch it. Mutagen can be bad. I do like tentacles as a meat shield. I can maybe even let this Cavemaw die, absorb the Exterminate attack. And it's in the back, so I could just implode and remove these. I probably should remove this Patchy. But I guess not removing Patchy is the same as either drawing Xeradodo or Patchy on the first turn, is that right? Can they punish me? Do I catch this? And this does make my board a little worse. So what? During the Colossus I would have like former human, trench crawler and Cavemaw on the field. Those tentacles might have hard time to arrive. Maybe I would just keep him because he has 9 health, so he would have most health after I intentionally let my former human take the initial slumber hit. Oh, if I do that, maybe I give Tremorsense to him. So he will stay on the field all the time. That's worth considering. Flurry would be a little faster, more multi-hits. have one syringe remaining. What it could be? I don't know. Maybe moving regeneration. Well, then he might end up having too much health during the Colossus fight. I do want to stockpile some excessive food so I can heal my guys to full in case I need to tank some unhinged rafts on the boss. I think I will catch this Cavemaw. I'm about to get rid of these two. Not sure what my last talent is gonna be. The bonus of playing Arachnotong on the second turn, I will probably play him on the first turn too, is that I can retreat him, make room for the Cavemaw. Cavemaw can absorb the extermination, effectively buying me turn. Yeah, that seems worth it. I like the idea of imploding here. Yeah, my guys are not the fastest now that I think about it. And with Cavemaw I will even have some fodder for the next battle. I mean, maybe I don't need to implode all that much. Like, I can maybe do no getaway, because he's the Vile Spine deal damage too. That would probably be a waste to give Flurry here as well. But it's also possible that I will end up with nothing else to syringe. Just catch this. How annoying would be catching it? I could put patch in front of it. Oh, maybe I will revive. Oh, I can revive this Xerododo for the next battle. Patchy in the back, so he won't regenerate now. How do I kill this bubonic dragon? This plus ping kills it? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'll probably revive this Xerododo. And he plowed again next fight. Maybe. Boom. Okay, I can put this Cavemaw to sleep too. Yeah, this part is straightforward. Oh, I guess a tentacle will show up here. 6 beats 5. I put you to sleep. I start working on catching you. No, the tentacle will sweep by first. I don't like absorbing this damage, but I guess my patchy will do. Then I ping it next turn with Arachnotong. And I might end up tanking out, but I'm second turn with patchy, but I'll probably just remove him from my deck after this fight. Okay. Yeah, he didn't switch. For 1. There's my Cavemaw. Unfortunately, I think this patch is going to be sacrificed, so it doesn't really matter. I will let former human absorb the attack. Let's revive my Xeradodo. Moment. Yeah, this is the one. I might implode again. Can I do anything with the Void Search in this run? Probably not. Oh, I could... Can I trigger this Impregnable Shell? Do I have anything that self-debuffs? Or do I rely on the boss applying the debuff to me? Might be worth it. If not, what else can I do? Sleeping Spores, huh? Venoms... Oh, there's also Impregnable Shell here too. And maybe Footbait would give me something like a tier star. Tier 3 guy with maybe sleeping. Oh, Vasculis would be annoying, so I guess I would like implode here. Yeah, Pachis gets scrapped for sure, and I probably don't care about this regeneration enough. There's some chance I don't draw the stuff I need. Like I don't draw this Xeradodo, but in that case, what happens? Can Crawler kill this? I don't like facing this guy at all. Like, for me, he's the must-kill target, or must-put-to-sleep target, or must-catch target, so attacks like Bloodlust won't obliterate my board. That monster is too scary. Here I have nice implosion. I know I would lose. Oh, I could trigger Impregnable Shell myself by applying poison to my guy. How much damage is this? 6 and 6, so that would kill Farseer. Unfortunately, I don't have a good monster to deal with this White Reaper, but in that case I can create Tentacle and weaken it. Weaken him. Oh, there's Undying. Would I ever move Undying to my guy? To have this fake sense of security? Impregnable Shell would probably be better. The boss might select... The boss might select... Subjugation, so my guys won't be able to retreat, in which case I would leave like 2 of my monsters on the board and keep 1 slot rotating by retreating my 3rd monster. Does that change anything? Yeah, this won't multiply the tokens. What do I do here? Yeah, in both situations Carcoplet is in the 3rd slot. Here I would be hit by this Venom Spray too. Yeah, this is an easier fight. Like either I draw one of these and the fight can be dealt with either way. Can even tank this hit. Yeah, this isn't too bad. So I think I'm still entering this fight with a party of 6, by the looks of it. I might end up keeping this syringe for the boss fight, and if I do that, maybe I will extract Critical Strike before retreating this Arachnotome. Oh, excuse me. The food is unfortunately not gonna... although One of the food types can heal my monster for 5 health. That could be something. If I wanted to catch this Carcoplead, how would I do it? I need to hit him for 4. Cavemaw can hit for 4, especially if I heal him. Okay, so who didn't I draw? Crawler, that's acceptable. So do I want this shell or not? I can just heal my Cavemaw. Just implode instead. Maybe I do go with Undying and put it on my Cavemaw and I can tank Exterminate. That lets me ignore the impregnable shell. I don't know, it seems dubious. I do love tanking the boss with this. I could also maybe use my last syringe to extract Sightless Swipe, and I don't know where I would put it. I could put it here. That... guess that makes sense. Interesting. Healing him is a lot harder though. Am I gonna do this? I have this. Is this my plan? Maybe put impregnable shell on him. Maybe I give him Undying? No. One remaining syringe. So either I keep the Strange Crawler as it is, or move this. In which case my remaining monsters are these 4. This guy would no longer matter. Maybe I catch Cavemaw, Swampbeast, just to tank Exterminate? Maybe that's better. Oh yeah, I do. The more I think about it, the more I like it. And it lets me deal with this right away. Boom. Yeah, let's just catch it. It's slow. And this is 7. Oh, it can even self-heal, yeah. The more I think about it, the more I like it. Sleepy and Gigasting. And then I can heal him and he can tank Exterminate again. And I wouldn't care one bit if it dies. Sleep and 7. Oh, this is my... Does this change anything? Probably not. Okay, this berry heals for 5. For some odd reason. Okay. Okay, this guy will scale the fastest. I should have seen this line earlier, even though it is a bit of a waste since he already has double bite. What can you do? Okay. Maybe I could even create Tentacle. Do I create Tentacle? No, it's not worth it. At least not initially. I can only retreat one guy. And this would be Arachnotongue for the Assailant. Yeah, let's go. This is a good moment to test how Tremorsense works with Sightless Swipe. I do want to him to take damage from the Slumbering so that he will no longer be a valid target for extermination when other healthy monsters are also present. Okay, so this will trigger Tremorsense. Okay, so will this now hit 2 or 3 times? This is a very good question. Oh, I didn't look at what move he selected. Oh, so next time he's selecting an attack for sure. So either Exterminate or Unhinged Wrath. Okay, so will this hit for 2 or for... Oh no, right now I think it will only hit once, so maybe I should start with double bites. Yeah, I should start with... Oh, so that still makes some sense. It is Exterminate. Excellent. Okay, do I just let my Cavemaw die? Or do I let my Swampbeast die? Probably Swampbeast. He will then revive. Maybe he will switch to a status move then. He's about to have a very bad time. Okay, so how... I actually don't know how many times it's gonna hit, because I don't know if it... when the number is assigned, if it's before the move is executed, or does it factor in that the enemy will be receiving extra marks with each attack from him? Okay, 8, exterminate target, let's go. I think that was... I don't know how many times, but he is super dead. I could even let him sleep. You know what? Let's let him. Let's let him. Let's let him rest. I'm not sure if he even survives either way. Like, that's like... Oh man, that's so much. I don't even need to attack this. How much is this? You have 14 marks. Yeah, he's super dead. Oh my. What a combo. Oh, he's so dead. Oh, that was this the exact amount of hits, or did he stop because the enemy with the mark counters was no longer on the field? Oh, very fast Colossus run. Tremorsense and Sightless Swipe. I guess it doesn't proc from itself. Yeah, it would be an infinite damage with multi-hits, so it makes sense. Oh, I will need to look at the replay. How many times he was hit on this, like, what was it, second or third turn? I think it was second turn. And I think I hit him like 5 times. Yeah, so it definitely, it seemed like it didn't trigger from itself. At least not during the same turn. But those marks still add up for future, for the future when the Sightless Swipe would be used again in the next turn. But other than that, well, I initially started with the Gecko, so I always had access to a sleeping move, and from the looks of it, I think the only other enemy monster that knew sleep was Elk, Abyssal Elk, who had a very slowed sleeping move, since it would only trigger at the end of the turn, which is not ideal. Well, I did have Bug. I think there was maybe one other enemy. Yeah, I think there was some other enemy that also had a Torpidity move. So maybe that would have been enough, but usually hard sleep is better than Torpidity against Colossus. So you can put him to sleep immediately when you need to. I wasn't sure whether I would go with this whole Underdog idea. The former human did end up showing up, and since the 5th battle seemed somewhat tough, I decided that it would be much safer to start moving stuff to him already and not get potentially screwed by bad draws, and also released several monsters to make bad draws much less likely. And that worked. Initially I wanted to give Tremorsense to the Trench Crawler, but it turned out it was a more efficient idea to just move his Sightless Swipe to a monster that would be always present on the field. Same idea as with Tremorsense. So I could start stockpiling those marks on the boss right away, and the mark token is not recognized by the boss as a debuff, which is excellent. It's excellent for crashing through just one single enemy with only one action per turn, unless you count slumbering as an extra action. I was considering evolving Gecko to have more access to the sleep, but with the leaf item I could refresh this anesthesia if I needed to. So instead of evolving Gecko, I ended up evolving Glowtongue, since Assailant also worked with the Tremorsense, and more multi-hits, more triggers. And yeah, the Colossus was so dead. I even let him rest and he still died. Yeah. The mark strategy, especially when you have 8 permanent strength and thanks to Underdog, just shred him apart. And the final piece was this plan to tank the Colossus, so Exterminate. So initially I caught Cavemaw for it. Highest health after I already factored in absorbing 5 damage by my former human on the first turn versus the Colossus. And then I caught Swampbeast as my secondary guy to absorb the Exterminate. He even had Undying, and that Undying ended up being exhausted by the boss. So yeah, another Colossus done. Nothing else to add. See you again next time.